Sometimes I just want to put a filter on just to make myself feel good, because, sometimes I just see myself as not attractive. But I'm coming on here to share how important it is to journal your life, your thoughts, your feelings, your memories. Always keep it down, always have a book, and doesn't matter if you do it every day or not, but just write in it, yeah? And then anyone who does journal and stuff like that, I used to do scrapbooking when I was younger, so I used to do the photos and the colours and what I'm on the massage there. And make it really cool, even go get photos throughout the day and then turn the colours of the photos to whether I was feeling light or really darkness, and then put them in there and just write all this stuff, and as I went along I started to learn about myself by doing this, because by the third time of rewriting that same thing, it eventually goes through your mind and then you can literally release it, yeah? And nobody has to see this scrapbook of your journal. I call it the bullet diary, because the amount of times that I wanted to do that in this book, if you ever read it, occurred every single day. Still does now, but not as bad as it was. And all I did was get the big purple book. I've got a printer. I got pencils and texts, stickers, all that kind of stuff, and I printed out photos or stuff of writing, and just do page by page. I used to do a fitness page, an eating page, and then I do a page of, which is still ongoing, of just thoughts, little thoughts that would come to my mind, and I just write them down into here. And then I had a page that was dedicated to my daily journaling. So it would be struggles, strengths, powers. I don't know, it's four to five different things. And then when I used to write that bit of that actual one, I used to, so if it's related to struggling, I put marge it up and then put an S in that section, and that would be I'm struggling in that one. If it was power, I would put in that little box P for power, so I could look at it and go my strength, power, whatever, and I go, all right, what are my strengths, and I could look through that whole thing, and on every single one would give you what it was, so it didn't have to read through it and stuff, you know what I mean? And just writing it from into a scribble book, and then into pencil, into this giant book I created, and then writing it out with pen, pencil, whatever I did. It literally went through my system 3 times. Yeah, now if you do something over and over, eventually you start to learn. So the ongoing thing of what I used to struggle with and all this stuff is starting to come together in my mind, and I started to think, wow. And that's how a lot of my healing and a lot of the ways I have is because I took that time into discover myself, and as I discovered, I've written about it. So I just went into these days now, if I had to, if I did it now, gone from addiction into recovery, I definitely do it by videos now. But back then I wasn't very good with videos. I didn't like to look at myself, so I did the best of what I did, but I definitely made my every step, and it's still there till today. I've only done 2 years in this book, but I'd love to get back into it and just get up to date and make it pretty. It's kind of something that I lost interest in, is what I say in my previous video, dissociation disorder, and I just stopped, but maybe one day I'll get back into it. But journaling is massive. Just taking that 5 minutes out a day just to write how you feel. I haven't written about myself in a long time, and I used to write every day, or every second day or whatever, but I have healed a lot now too, so it's not, I don't have bad things I'm going through. I'm pretty settled, and every now and then I'll write, but it'll be a big one, but I'd love to catch up on it. Let me know in the comments if you want to see this book. And then I started getting it laminated, because it started to fall apart, because I'm talking 7 years of building this person you see here now